Hi, Dan and Jeff. How did you balance bringing the show to a new audience while also maintaining what was loved about the original run?
Well, we really just wanted to make more of the same show. We tried not to make it feel different, but we wanted it to have sort of fresh energy. About half the writers' room are writers who were originally on the show, and half the writers' room are young writers who a lot of whom grew up watching the show. And so the people who've had a break from the show for a while all came in with great new ideas. There's a bunch of stuff that was like, oh, why didn't we ever think of doing this back in the day? So we're just trying to keep to keep the feel of the show because that's what I think the fans love about it.
We didn't want to reinvent everything. It was working fine before, and we just thought we should just keep doing what we've been doing.
And you were never right about
Fortunately,
the number of
Disney,
summer days, right? So it doesn't matter if now there's 208 days of summer
it
vacation.
does not.
We never checked that information. The 104 days was just something somebody said in a meeting that sounded like they knew what they were talking about, and I never went and looked it up.
And
It
then worked
sings
really well in
really.
a theme song.
It sings well.
Yeah,
It
it sings
sings
really
well,
well.
so we didn't change it when we found out there's only like 80.
And how many of the things that you didn't check actually turned out well, right? Like the color of platypus under black light or something like that. Isn't there like something, oh, we didn't check that, but we willed it into existence.
We willed it into existence in 2020. David is talking about in 2020 they found out, the entire scientific community found out that if you put a platypus under UV light, they glow the color of Perry the platypus. They glow that exact teal,
But
which
only if
is
they're
the
wearing a
strangest thing
fedora.
that's ever happened in my life.
Seriously?
Yeah, no, they look like
Yes,
this. They look like this under a black light.
color of that guitar.
Yes, this is it. This is
That
what
was
they look like.
that was some scientist who said, "Wait a minute, I want to try something."
Well, there's
Why was
some
the scientist doing that?
I was going to
because
say,
they
what is
found
some
that a lot of
scientist with a light
Trying to
running
solve
around
a
shining it on
crime?
things?
no, they have recently found that a lot of animals have biofluorescence, not just bioluminescence, that
Who doesn't?
they're different colors under. So they've started doing this, and platypuses look like Perry the platypus in UV light.
There's your platypus fact for the day.
That's way too long an answer to what's what's the a smaller question.
Okay, I have one. When I was in Australia, because the show is so massive there, they gave me a special tour at this beautiful place and let me hold a platypus, which is nothing like my
Oh,
platypus. It has a scary killer piston, and it was like holding a porcupine. I was like, thank you so much for this honor.
Yes,
They're
that's fantastic. Now I have to go to Australia.
oh, you're a king in Australia, so please, Joe.